Welcome back, dear viewers, and thank you for joining today. I hope that my audio issues are now fixed. I had some problems last time. Sorry about that. But anyways, let's try to focus on today's games, which are all about the light show. I guess I'm going to keep this hand because this is the start of the deck. I'm trying to prove a point because supposedly this card is very bad, and I don't think there are really bad cards. Or at least the cards that I deem bad are not the same that most of the players believe are bad. So we're going to try to win using light shows. It's a pretty dull strategy because what we want to do is just cast a lot of light shows. That's the goal of the deck, is merely that. So it's not a super challenging idea, but okay, how do we get extra ones of these? That's the issue about this. And of course, they are 3 mana in cost, so we have to spend quite a lot of mana to get there, but hopefully someday we'll be able to cast a very large light show. So each time we play the light show, we are going to deal beams of 2 damage to random enemies, and we get extra beams of damage for each other light show we've played during the game. Okay, so we are going to first we're going to have 2 damage with this guy, which is the best that we can do at this point in time. Now, we have the tool of Rewind, which discovers a copy of another spell you've cast this game. So we're, of course, looking for more light shows. Let's see if we can get the deal done. I think I want to address the reason that people doesn't like light shows is because mages have much stronger ideas that they can use. So on the random damage takes a lot to build up, and probably it's not going to land on the things you expect to hit. But we see now that we've dealt against 2 of the opponent's minions, which is not horrible. We are losing, yes, but maybe. And now I realize that I should have in this deck, I should run Reverberations, which is a very powerful spell. So yeah, I have to figure a way to have reverberations here. Okay. Now, Audio Splitter, copy the highest cost spell in your hand, which is about to be the Lightshow. So we have our third Lightshow of the game, and this mech is going to give us the fourth. Yeah, not the best plan. Of course, reverberations we could use to copy the audio splitter or other interesting things that might show up. So that's why I think I should try to have it in the deck. It's hard to tell which is the best thing to withdraw nowadays, but maybe we find some idea. This is going to give the opponent a coin besides the besides everything. So the opponent has the advantage here, and this is a very powerful mech. Stealth is not bad, because now we get to play 2 of these bad boys. Have another one. Okay, good news. I've played a lot of light shows. Bad news. I don't have any more. I don't have any more light shows. That's a pity. So we're going to try to draw some cards. And if we get to 9 mana without losing, we get to play the Romance, which is going to replay spells that did not start in my deck. So a couple of light shows, a 4/5 bot. Let's see what do we find with this, which makes our Queen Ashara ready to get. And what is the spell that we want from the Queen? Now, since we are losing, it would make sense to get a random Colossal which can flip the board. But this is not the purpose of the deck, so we are going to go with the Ring of Tides because we are very greedy. Now, this can hopefully give me a turn, so I get to play my Romnat at some point. That's the hope. The opponent is now a bit set back in total HP, but he has a very good hand with very powerful mechs. Well, we'll see what is going to happen here. Can the Lightshow prove strong enough against the mechs? Now, meanwhile, we have to decide if we want to remove some cards in favor of the reverberations. What are we going to do? Let me think. Probably, maybe we can live without the tram operators. Maybe we sacrifice just one of the tram operators. What? What? The opponent did nothing that turn for some reason. Okay, we're going to freeze this one. And I think I like a random Naga. Let's see. Okay, Treasure Guard. Let's go with the Giant. It's just 2 mana here. Okay. I don't want to give the opportunity for the opponent to get any more packs that he can magnetize, so that's why I trade there. And I think we have game now with just the opponent just forfeit the match. I don't know why. We can even magnetize the amalgam to regain some life. This is... I killed the opponent just with this guy. I guess there are 2 light shows showing up. Light show number 1 and light show number 2. And the light show prevails. Well, that was easy because the opponent kind of I don't know, the opponent bricked off. I don't know how to explain what happened there. Now let's see that reverberations that I was talking about. Of course, one of the downside of the reverberations is that they cost the same as the light show. So the trench survivor, maybe one less of this guy. Okay, they cost the same of the light show. So our audio splitter might not do what we want. The audio splitter might end up copying the reverberations, but we are not going to complain because an extra reverberations can't hurt. So it's possible that the extra reverberations transforms into extra light shows. So let's see. Now we got lucky last game. Let's see against the Warlock how it goes. Now the most problematic thing about the Warlock is that the Warlock could destroy the cards in our deck or in our hand, and that would be really bad for us that we're trying to play many copies of the same card. That's not good for us. Okay, and the opponent is going deep into the deck with a very aggro start. Let's go with the Arcane Artificer. This guy is not key for the deck, but it surely helps a lot. Probably, I don't know. I don't know if I want to get a random elemental. Let's ping and attack. Just do that. We do have the Lightshow already, which is fantastic. So I hope we get our mech soon. Yeah, we have armor. Thank you for the armor. A photographer. Let's copy this hand. Why not? Of course, there's a combo. If you use photographer to copy your big guy, the 9 mana Romnat, then Romnat is inside the snapshot, and if you get to cast the snapshot, then before playing Romnat, you're going to get infinity amounts of Romnat, but that's quite a very greedy play that takes a lot of mana, and I don't think we have time to wait for that. Okay, hello, audio splitter. Just what I want. Just what the just what the doctor ordered. The audio splitter. We're going to reverberate the audio splitter. Maybe we get random reverberations or random light shows. I expect the opponent to hit on this guy next. He has a very scary 1 mana weapon. Maybe the opponent is going for a 10 mana weapon. I don't know. He decides to leave out this body. You could play this and coin and reverberations. Maybe I do that. Now we might get lucky and get 2 extra light shows, or two worst case scenario, 2 extra reverberations, but maybe nothing. That's another possibility. Let's see what happens here. And one important detail, not too important, but interesting, is that this light shot started in our deck, and the copies of the auto splitters did not start in our deck. So we want to cast the new copies first. Okay, 1. Nice! Double light shows. I'm gonna save this guy. I could play this and 2 of them, but I think it's better to save this guy for later. So we can also copy this guy with the reverberations. So that's another idea to consider. We have 22 armor, which is plenty of armor, I should say. Now, here's a question. I could reverberate this guy. I think I'm gonna do that. Let's see. Let's dredge first and see what happens. Oh, oh, no, this is too good. Okay, given that I've got 22 armor, I think I'm fine with doing this. It's the most greedy play I could possibly conceive, because I could instead try to copy this guy or these rush guys and trade. But now I'm so greedy, guys. Sorry. Let's see. Now, the sad news is that our commander Sivara is sitting at the bottom of our deck. That's bad for us. We don't want that. But, well, sometimes it happens. One of your best cards is at the bottom. Sometimes it is not. Okay, one, two, rewind, Lightshow. I could reverberate, then let's go for Lightshow. One, two, three, and four. And let's see how the game is going to look after I played 4 Lightshows on the same turn. Okay. Well, I think this is enough to show that the Lightshow is not that bad as the internet believes. Many players think that it is a bad card, but are there really bad cards? I think it's just cards that do not do the things the people likes, but I don't think it's a bad card. Okay, I hope you like it, guys. I'll be seeing you soon. Hopefully, there's a new expansion coming soon. So stay tuned for that. And please, if you want to see some style of cards or deck or something that you have a suggestion, please leave it in the comments. And until next time, stay alive, stay healthy, and sayonara.